She built an $890,000 house on my land. Then I made her tear it down publicly. I'm Michael Davis, 58, a retired postal worker from Wilmington, North Carolina, and I inherited a 15-foot lakefront strip from my grandfather in 2003. It's the only path from our neighborhood down to the public lake, and for 11 years, I let 23 families walk across it for free because good neighbors do that. Victoria Hayes changed everything. She's our HOA president, a real estate attorney who drives a Mercedes and is married to the biggest developer in town. In 2023, she bought the lot next to mine and built her lakefront palace, and her contractor poured a foundation that swallowed my access strip. Suddenly, 23 families couldn't reach the lake, and she sent me a letter saying, "The community thanks you for donating your easement to neighborhood beautification." I pulled my grandfather's 1973 deed, and it was clear as day that the 15-foot by 280-foot strip is mine. I've paid property taxes on it for 51 years, and then I found her 2019 email that said, "Thank you for letting us use your path. We know it's your land." I installed an 8-foot steel gate with an industrial chain lock, 2 cameras, and a sign that read, "Private property, no trespassing, violators prosecuted." Victoria called me screaming, so I told her to read her own email. She threatened to sue, and I said, "Try it," but her lawyer reviewed my deed and went silent. Meanwhile, 23 families now drove 18 minutes around the highway instead of 3 minutes to the lake, and they blamed her, not me. She tried the local Facebook group and claimed I was holding the neighborhood hostage, so I posted the deed, the survey, the tax records, and her email. The local paper ran the headline, "HOA President Builds Mansion on Neighbor's Private Land." My lawyer sent her a formal notice. Remove the portion of your house on my property within 30 days or face court-ordered demolition. Victoria begged for negotiation, but I said no deals. She hired a demolition crew for $63,000 to tear off the entire back addition. The 23 families came out to watch. Some brought lawn chairs and laughed as the bulldozers ripped through her marble patio. One neighbor yelled, "That's what happens when the HOA queen thinks she's above property law." I reopened the path the next day. Victoria sold what was left of her house 8 months later for $590,000, a $300,000 loss. The new HOA president sent me a fruit basket with a note that said, "We'll never forget who the real neighbor is. Comment below. Would you have let her negotiate or made her demolish it? Tell me what you'd do."